Now I want to speak about Nakhchivan. Why is this part of Azerbaijan called Nakhchivan? The real name of this part of Azerbaijan is Nowajahan. Again, I would like to give you some more information about it. It is believed that the name of the area and city Nakhchivan are related to the Prophet Noah, but some researchers are not happy with this idea and urge that there is no relation between Noah, the Big Flood, and the name Nakhchivan. Let us look at some archaeological findings, geographical location of the area, and the Big Flood that happened in the 4th era, not far away from this area, and the legend about the Big Flood described in most religious books such as the Quran and Bible. A brief content of this legend related to Gagimaya, Ilan Mountain in Nakhchivan and Agri Mountain in Turkey is as follows. The world's surface was covered with water. After, Noah's ship sailed on the water for a long time and his ship touched on one of the mountains. Noah said, "Believe me, this is a mountain." Believe in Azeri means Inan, and they started to call this mountain Inan Mountain, Ilani Mountain. Noah's ship touched on the second mountain, and again Noah said, "It was a heavy mountain." Heavy in Azeri Turkish means Agi. They started to call this mountain Agri Mountain. When Noah's ship touched the mountain for the third time, he said, "This is Kamchagaya." Noah's ship approached Jamigaya, and according to Noah's legend, Noah's ship stayed in Jamigaya and turned into stone. All the people who were on the ship then went out and continued their lives. Those who believed all the aspects of this legend were true tried to look for the wreckage of Noah's ship on Jamigaya and Agrig Mountain. Based on this legend, the medieval authors put forward the hypothesis that the Turks, and in fact the whole world, took their origins from this place and from Noah. There are some other facts that prove that Nakhchivan as a city existed in the 5th millennia BC. Coins excavated and found in the territory had marked on it Nakhchi. And also in the 5th millennium, the ruins of the city Gilan in the Azerbaijan region were found in Nakhchivan. It is also supposed that the name of the city Gilan is related to the name of the hero in the epics Gilgamesh. Some researchers prove that the word Nakhchivan is the name of the place relating to the name of the ancient or local kin, Nak or Nakchi. These were the tribesmen who lived in the 5th millennium BC in the Caucasus. According to Zed Zankolsky, the word Van is in the Median language and means settlement place of the ancient Azerbaijani tribes. Therefore, the word Nakhchivan means the settlement of the Nakchi tribes, who were here in the 5th century BC in the territory of Iran on the other side of Mount Zagros, where Mesopotamia existed. Despite all this evidence, researchers want to prove that Nakhchivan is the name of the tribes that lived in this area, where in fact it's more probable that the tribes who lived in the area took their name from the place, i.e., I'm from England and call myself English, people from India call themselves Indians, and people from America call themselves, you've guessed it, Americans. So why was the place called Nakchi? It's likely that the person who had the foundation of the place named the place after themselves. Like in the US, the name of the city Washington is named after George Washington, who was the President of the USA and laid the foundations of the city Washington. So why can we not accept that Nakhchivan is named after the Prophet Noah and the people named themselves after the place that they lived? So let's look at all these things together. The first mountain that the ark touched on, and Noah said, "Believe this is mountain." Believe in Azeri Turk translates to Inan. The second mountain, and Noah said, "This mountain is heavy." Agri, meaning heavy. Inan mountain and Agra mountain, still called the same today as they were called by Noah in the legend. The Shermas who lived in the southeast of Azerbaijan, and their story of a man who saved his family and animals by boarding a ship. The city of Gilan, related to Gilgamesh of the epics. This city is in Nakhchivan. Gilgamesh again boarded a ship with animals and saved his family. The word Van meaning settling place. The Nak or Natchi tribes, Nakhchivan, Noah Javan, Nakhchivan, the settling place of Noah and his people.